Kathy, the clock is ticking. I'm seeing more gray hairs every day. But something is telling me, take that leap. I'm ready to start a new career, the business I've always dreamed of. But girl, am I going crazy? Am I too old? Well, sisters, stay tuned and we'll find out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, queens, back to my channel. Definitely click subscribe because I don't want you to miss anything in the future. Now, to get back to the answer to your question, no, double no, and triple no. It is never too late as long as you have sound mind, body, blood pulsing through your veins. You have all that vitality and youthfulness, because that's just what we do. Whether we over 40 or over 50, it doesn't mean we're dead. You know what I'm saying? We have a youthful spirit. There's a lot of things we still want to do, and I definitely don't want you ladies to go out there with any regrets. Many times we do things later in life. We had children, we got married, we took some shortcuts along the way. Life happens. There's a delay. A lot of things I think about that I wanted to do when I was younger, didn't go to the college that I wanted to. Ever since I was in the 8th grade, me and my friend Kim said we were going to UCLA. I definitely wanted to go to college out in LA because I wanted to be an actress. That was a big dream of mine. My daughter, I call her my twin. She's a theater major, and she's definitely following in my footsteps. That was my passion since I was little. I always acted in every play I could think about. That's just what I enjoyed. I love the movies. I love film and television, but I didn't do that. Wind up staying home, working after high school. Then a year later, I went to college and continued then in community college. Then I wound up having a son a couple years after that. And, I wound up staying in my city. I didn't change. I, didn't make a move, didn't go to college out of state like I dreamed of doing. And things just transpired a little different. My life took a little detour. But sometimes things happen, and I believe nothing happens by circumstance. What happened meant to happen. I just wish, at that time I had more confidence in myself, that I really took more of a leap of faith. Definitely, I wish I had the support and resources to make it go, because I had the grades. I could have went to another college. I could have pursued my dreams, but there were things inside of me that I just didn't quite have to do what I wanted to do then. That happens, but that's not something that we should let detour us. Maybe a little temporary delay, but guess what? Those dreams and aspirations we can still do. Now that we're older, we're wiser. We learn from a lot of past mistakes. We have more understanding of ourselves and what we want. We take that wisdom now. We could do more things. There are many men and women that have become attorneys and went to law school later in life, and they are making, more dynamic, powerful attorneys later in life than if they did it straight out of high school and went to law school and continued then, because you're taking that experience and you're taking those tools. You're making better decisions. You're studying better. You're a little more focused, and you can really go out there and conquer whatever it is you want to do. So definitely, no, you may be at a point in your life now where you're single. You're divorced now. You're an empty nester, right? You have your children out of the house. They graduated college. They may have gotten married. Whatever the case may be, you want something different, because many times we have jobs that we took on because it paid the bills. Let's be honest. It paid the bills, but it's not something that you necessarily wanted to do all along. Don't give up on yourself. Now's the time. You're in a better position. Don't beat yourself up about what didn't take place in the past. Leave it back there. Definitely start today to make a better future. So, yes, timing is right. Your situation and your lifestyle is better now to make that move. So, do it. Now we're dealing, with a pandemic with COVID-19. So many businesses have closed. I don't even know, they don't know if they will reopen, right? So this is very critical. Just in this state, there is like 1.3 million people that are unemployed. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. But that's what it is. And so now, we're reopening different states, going back to work. Many of those employees will not be called back. So now they're at a point now where, do I look for another job, which is going to be hard, or start a business, do what it is that I wanted to do? So, yes, you can do that. First and foremost, believe in yourself. Have the confidence that you can get it done. And then surround yourself with the right people that will inspire you, that will motivate you. It may not be your immediate circle right now. I learned that going into business. I had those who were friends of mine that didn't necessarily support me. It hurt at first, but that's okay. You'll learn to make new friends and you'll find a supportive base that will definitely encourage you and be there to help you during those rough times and those transitions and being an entrepreneur. But guess what? The main person you have to have in your corner is yourself. As long as you believe you can do it, as long as you have a strong work ethic and you prepare yourself, you can definitely be successful. Take on that second career or start that business. It's totally up to you. But what you want to do is now you have the opportunity to do what you're passionate about, right? Do what you love. See? Love. So definitely that's important because it won't feel like work anymore. It's not something you're collecting that check for. It's something that you definitely aspired to do, something you dream to do. You don't have to take on something that's real huge. It doesn't necessarily have to be a brick and mortar business that has a high startup cost. You don't have to put that kind of pressure on you because a lot of businesses now you can do online. That's what's so great about the day and age we live in of technology. There's so many thriving businesses that's online. Now, when I first started my business, because I work, full time law and government, so that was something I was familiar with. So about 20 years ago, I started, a business at home doing resumes and preparing documents. It was basically a document preparation service. So, because I knew administrative work, I knew secretarial work, and I knew the law, I stayed in that particular circle and started a business from that. Because I said, I'm a firm believer in doing for yourself. So, even though I have a job, I want to work with something of my own. And I did that at home. And I got business and, friends and family that supported me, made a few dollars here and there. It wasn't something I was passionate about or it was fun or I enjoyed, but it was something extra and I felt that it was something personal of my own, right? Now, fast forward 5 years ago, I got an opportunity from a friend to dive into travel. And that's what I did, but I was so much older in life. But one of the things that really made me look at this choice, because I wasn't really doing the document preparation service as much anymore. I was working to really get extra money because it was rough in my household. Divorced. I had a son that was going into college, had a daughter that was about to go into high school. I knew I had to make a change. So what did I do? I looked at the opportunity that my friend presented to me, a chance to work from home and have my own travel business. Now, that's something that I used to do for fun anyway, and I thought it was exciting because I wanted to travel more. I definitely believe that travel is the best education you can have. I want that more for me. I want that more for my children because that's the experience that you can take all of the, what you have been taught for years, all of the wisdom, all of the history and culture, and go and find it firsthand around the world. The people, the music, the culture, the food, the history. That's what I wanted to do. And to have a business doing that at home where I can get all of the resources that I possibly need, earn certifications on different areas of travel, educate myself on the craft, and definitely I had a support base with those who mentored me and helped me be successful in the business. And that's what matters. And guess what? I did it, and it's become successful, and it's growing each and every year, and it's so much fun. But I had to believe in me, and I knew I needed to make a change because I was tired of working multiple jobs where my children was barely seeing me, wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to do because I just didn't have the time. And you have to remember now, time as you get older is much more precious. So we definitely don't want to waste any of it. So jump out there and fulfill your dreams. So that's what I did. And it was one of the best decisions I made. And you can do the same thing for you too. Now, what you want to do is educate yourself on whatever it is, whether you want to get into maybe beauty business, a beautician. You have to get licensing for that. You have to certify yourself. You have to go to school and take courses. You just don't want to be one of those homegrown beauticians that may not know necessarily about hair and skin. So you really have to be on top of that game. And that's something that's growing constantly. So you have to constantly get trained and always stay on top of it, from coloring to cuts. And now there's wigs, and how to put that in, and braiding, and so much more. So sometimes we do that as a hobby because we did friends and family's hair at home. But if you're really serious and want to open up that beauty salon, uh, be a barber, then you need to get, the knowledge to do that business. But definitely it can be done. Now, you love food, right? You love food. So guess what? Be a caterer, right? Be a baker. Definitely you can do that. Learn, go to school, go to culinary, and fulfill that dream. Now, you find yourself to be great when it comes to sales. You're an excellent negotiator. You're the person that they call when it comes to being, that mediator. You know how to negotiate pricing. You know how to negotiate disputes. You just have the gift of gab like that, right? You know how to really decipher things and bring about that balance, right? Where both parties are happy. Well, maybe you want to sell homes and be a real estate broker or a real estate agent where you can sell those homes and negotiate between the buyer and the seller. You love to drive. Maybe you want to start a delivery service, a messenger service, right? Maybe you want to do a transportation service. That's something that you definitely can do. You love makeup. You love hair. There are so many wig companies out there now distributing hair. You can be a distributor for that and sell weaves, sell wigs. Start your own eyelash company. I have a sister that just started a lip line of a product of lip natural products for lipsticks and lip glosses that are absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you a beauty video on that next week. And I'm going to introduce her lip gloss line. So stay tuned for that. But definitely, so whatever you enjoy doing, you can definitely make a business out of it. Now, some of the businesses require a regular brick and mortar business, traditional, and there's some that you can do online. So make sure you do your research. Any laws you need to deal with for your state, whether it's licensing, registering your business, research that online, get books. You can attend seminars and webinars online so you can educate yourself in whatever it is you want to do. You want to make sure that you get down to the nitty gritty so you can, put your business with a solid foundation and that you're doing everything right. But it's definitely doable. Anything you want to do, there's information out there to get it done. No excuse whatsoever. So just make sure that you go out there and have the faith and the confidence, the know-how through educating yourself, the right circle that's going to give you that love and support you need as you go out there and challenge yourself to have that second dream career and that business that you always wanted. And definitely know that as long as you have you in your corner and you believe in yourself, no one else can stop you. Okay, so go out there, queens, live your dream, be that boss lady that you know you are. I'm gonna be watching. Share with me whenever you take the time to do it. If you have any questions, if you want any additional information, maybe in starting a business, whether you need a LLC or whatever little legalities you may need for your particular business, you can always hit me up and maybe I do a separate video just for that. So go out there, conquer the world, be that entrepreneur, and definitely, challenge yourself today to be the best you and live the life you deserve. Talk to you soon. Until next time, peace.